Kalkara is a small town with a population of around 3,000 people. Kalkara is located in the eastern part of Malta, and it looks over the Grand Harbor. The town gets its name from the calce, lime in Italian, since there was a lime kiln present during the Roman times. Kalkara has two bays leading to the Grand Harbor, known as Rinella Bay and Kalkara Creek, and two peninsulas called Bighci and Ricasoli. Historians believe that the Kalkara area was the first inhabited when the first people came to Malta from Sicily. The inlet seemed to be adequate shelter from the heavy storms and the Mediterranean Sea. Kalkara is known for boat building, in particular the Maltese Ghiaisa and Barcolori. The locals participate actively in traditional boat races known as the regattas, building their own boats. Just at the beginning of Kalkara there is a parish church which was built in 1946 because the old one was destroyed due to the bombing in the Second World War. Fort Ricasoli is the fort on the Rinella Peninsula, built by Grand Master Nicholas Cottonera to defend the entrance of the Grand Harbor from the Turks. Giovanni Ricasoli contributed a lot for the fort's construction, and from there the fort got its name. The fort was used both by the Knights and the British, who also used it as a prison. In fact, Kalkara was often referred as outside the walls. When the Knights of St. John came to Malta in 1530, they established their headquarters at nearby Birgu and constructed the Cottonera Lines, a massive line of fortification which enclosed the cities of Birgu or Vittorioss, Bormia, Cospicua and Isla, Senglea, to the area known as Cottonera. This, together with the building of Fort Ricasoli at the mouth of the Grand Harbor, reduced the threat of attacks by invaders and allowed Kalkara to develop into quite picturesque fishing village and summer residence for the inhabitants of three cities. Nowadays, Kalkara is considered to be the fourth of a form of famed three cities. However, it still boasts picturesque open spaces and a charming atmosphere, despite its gradual development as a residential area, especially after the Second World War. To get a feel of Kalkara's truly Maltese character, observe the village's quiet pace of life as you stroll along the water's edge near the parish. At the time when we visited Malta, Fort Rinella with its famous 100-ton cannon and Fort Ricasoli were closed for the visitors, and this area is under the reconstruction, and at this moment doesn't look so good. So I hope in the future it would be united with the area of three cities. Villa Bichi was built in 1650 by Fra Giovanni Bichi, and after some time it was pulled down, and on its site was built a naval hospital. After an extensive restoration and modernization, Villa Bichi now hosts an interactive center for science and innovation known as Explora, and also is serving as an international school of restoration. Looking Kalkara Creek, there is a Villa Portelli, a large villa built by Sir Agostino Portelli as a summer residence, and through the World War II this villa served as the residence of the flag officer. The chapel of Our Savior was built the first time in 1487, and after was demolished in the Great Siege of Malta, was again rebuilt in 1680. A cross made out of stone stands out in Rinella Street, Kalkara. Legend has it that the knights, together with the Maltese and one of their commanders, went to Kalkara to see the Muslim leave Malta, and the commander grabbed his sword, put it in the ground where it took on the form of a cross, and fell to his knees. He thanked God that the land had once again become Christian and under the rule of the knights. Later, to commemorate this event, a cross was built but was destroyed in the Second World War, and only some old photographs remained. The reconstruction of Kalkara Cross was done in September 2019.